back to GenXRant. I'm your host, David, and we're doing Can I Game It? This is The Outer Worlds 2, Part 11. I think. Is it? Wow, this game's long. But we'll continue on. Let's go.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Harry Potter.
Why, we were... Wars. You know how the order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you...
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is...
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here?
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a...
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate.
Oh, I see you two thought... I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of you.
I am a dedicated agent of the I am Marisol Delgado.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait,
I arrived...
the root, if there are...
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. Perhaps you shouldn't.
That you are... I suspect your methods are not my own. Nor the orders, as... Yes, you did work for Orlo, didn't you?
A wise calculate. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
Oh, no.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. This would... Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Wait, you can't possibly believe that this is all...
Enough, traitor. You made your... No more deception. No more lies. Time...
No, wait,
Oh, yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. Yes, though I was aiming for her face.
Well, you sure cut them. That was
Oh,
breathtaking.
no. What has happened?
What artistry! What subterfuge! What aim!
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally
keep moving,
off-limits.
Commander.
Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Should we? Bubbled up in the wrong direction. Oh yeah, because we came all the way back here. Now that I have her key, I can get it.
May the plan guide you.
Always account for standard deviation.
Cha-ching. Open. What was going on here? Ooh. Go steal. Okay.
The circumstances present
Hello, 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 hello. Anyone, anyone, anyone? Here, here, here.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Clemens? The archivist? Ah, that follows, I suppose. Still more that I missed. This whole affair, I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Don't leave me waiting there too long, Commander. I get restless.
Market. You've gone stale, Aster. We can't exactly.
My fellow loyalists, it is
Oh.
time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the mountain.
Blah, 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 bad guy. Told you.
I can't lie low for 20 years without everything in the order falling apart. Well, suppose we better head to the monastery now, yes?
Gotta keep moving, Commander.
Why do you have a talk thing above your head then?
Nice and solvent-proof for your
Stop deceiving
new
me.
role as executive drainage manager in recreant reclamations and artificial additives. Remember,
But the
dress for the
deceptions.
job you have. And just to show there's no position too microscopic.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, I recognize you've done...
Thanks. Bye.
From my office. Nothing ruins a view like the population of Sistybits bags. Now you're the assistant.
Well, I recognize. Loading takes so long.
And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
All right, let's get you all stocked up.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue.
I don't have that companion with me.
Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
No, I kind of feel like going this way. Running it. Curious where that fifth thing is now. Fifth artifact. Like some cool June bug foot tapping music.
Architect. I hope this does not turn back into architect. I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. Fizzles, 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 spectrum
Just to say there's something over here. All in that crevasse. Oh, there it is. Hello.
In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to...
So it was one of our bases that got hit.
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning. Yes,
Well, it weren't our...
They must have done something to provoke an attack. Which well, not certain about that last one anymore. Cultists, mad to the last. They're both excessive. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure... The creatures are of the genus Verachnid.
Thanks for the info that I already knew.
You need in one place. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I don't know if I'm breaking into theirs. I didn't go this way. So, like, I see no actual vegetation. It's all just crystalline stuff. So, how's there oxygen on this planet? That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? GenXRant Nation, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now before I go, of course.
Grand Agent! Oh, thank good odd. A rope to make matters worse. My access code's not working. Without it, peace talks. Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them?
Well, I know a lot more than you
Circle is
know.
supposed to be aware there. That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? No, I can't discuss this right now. The truth is, I held Wiley back, but I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. Yes, regardless, once you go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
I'm not gonna.
I assure you these traitors haven't factored us into their equations. Ready?
I don't think I believe that. Let's get going. So the journal said.
smoke that candy. As tobacco, favorite candy. It's tobacco. Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and
rope can support us. I am 100% certain that his tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably. Wait, look! Someone just came up the other lift.
Void it all. Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it would help it.
Well, that's a little bit much.
Cause it's your candy.
Seer Wiley,
always said I wasn't on his list. The list and let me go. He must have. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Well, he's doing something. Oh, the shaking when he goes up loud. We'll take the kinetic beam caster, thank you very much.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry meal pack. I like that. These guys really do not like capitalism. They don't like, I mean, I get it. But in the same breath, you're kind of ridiculous.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Breaking into every door, finding a bunch of junk. Bunch of junk.
Nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today,
I'll buy it all. Oh, you know what? I could sell my crap. I mean, stuff. Sell my stuff. Alright then. Silenced plasma pistol. Get a silenced.
Enemy in vicinity.
Sorry. Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die.
Yeah, well, it's true. I'm not going to really need a sniper rifle. Maybe we'll give it a try. Han Solo's pistol. I'm sure that's deliberate.
Wireless free Arcadia. The best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, product placement. Under only one circumstance will wireless free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttle. The Sovereign is missing in action. Supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answer to him.
Found another one.
Makes you wonder if
Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think. Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later.
Also, not everyone will share our vision of the plan. We gave them the option to join us. It's not our fault.
All charged up. Fortificator is charged. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Replenishing mechanism.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Discovery of disturbing accuracy.
Taking the fight out of them, mitigating the threat.
And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating soak.
Might have been a little louder than I intended. I had to put the whole thing on alert. No. Cookie Crumbs. Place does disturb me. You do.
Those junction boxes. Boxes look familiar. The N-ray scanner could show how they're wired.
See how it's done. Gary here. Oh, all right. Let's save this just to be sure.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Back is scared. Negatives. Charge incomplete. Captain ready. Your immediate
Yeah.
Impact variable. Stun weapon ready, Commander. My aftermarket parts are prime. Check the scope. That's an analysis.
Firing.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Hello.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I'm ready.
Hope you're doing well.
To the rescue, sight unseen. Happy to help, discreetly.
Combatants need to finish recharging first.
Calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental
They were just hiding in these rooms.
profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That
Pause. I gotta change the batteries. It says. So let's pause this. All right, I'm back. I know it was like milliseconds for you, but I had to get new batteries.
the threat of extinction is the mother of invention after all.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a...
Oh, and I suppose we're going to...
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic. Oh dear. Perhaps I should have explained what an anchorite is.
As your friend has correctly determined, we are actually... An outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
Lack of a door, for starters.
You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the...
Who's to say we haven't tried?
My colleague is joking. The answer to your question is simple. All anchorites undergo... We observe periods of rest like all living creatures, but otherwise, yes. When in conversation, we
have privacy curtains. It's less trouble than you're making it out to be. I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first.
And I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. More or less, Seer Wiley put the question to us last week. Naturally, the problem of interference versus non-interference, oddly, he has not returned for his solution, which is just as well.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is, I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for...
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the...
Augustine was obsessed with the...
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
I need the book Only Real Numbers.
And I'd also caution against borrowing additional... Much appreciated. We'll present our...
I've been
Mm-hmm. How'd you get here? Row one.
Armed and ready.
Combatants.
Patience. Still recharging.
That guy came out of nowhere.
About their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
Murdered all the nodes.
Nausea, halitosis,
I mean, unalive.
oh, and get this, chronic myeloproliferative neoplasms.
So hit me in the face with a hammer and it hurt.
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they say their victuals are more delicious.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice, but that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
If I could, but alas, it's not hard.
It's the unknown variable.
I have a fix.
That was necessary, by the way. Don't know why that guy had a grenade in his pocket.
You know, market research says that a populace is more likely to tolerate new leadership if given appealing merchandise. Maybe it's working.
I see. I see. Guess what? Got something. Nothing personal. All right, enough.
Trees united in furtherance of scientism, I will provide a thoughtful answer. Sadly, the Protectorate's befuddled masses are convinced we rejected them in their hour of need, when plundersome corporatists raved at their gates. I would gently inform them that they, in fact, abandoned us, leaving us to fight against the corporatist tide intent to Protectorate refugees left behind.
I think we found the abbot's quarters. His self-discipline to safeguard the town for his people's own good.
Of presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar 3 years ago. There's sufficient rancor to go around. Of course, we foresaw the Council's nefarious scheming, further vindication of the plan, and our predicted methodologies. You'd think the Protectorate would learn. All they have is a 5-year-old's book report on the plan. Just hollow hokum, poorly conceived. I only hope someday our former colleagues realize their miscalculations. When that happens, we will reunite in thought and purpose to solve the universal equation.
Keep put. Much is left.
Red light.
The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive.
Hack it all. Hey, buddy. Why am I an insane lunatic? But I admit to my six. Okay, kid. Need some Anothen or Tylenol? You smell that? That's a trap.
Well, this is a twisted way to try and stall us. But we can't just leave them.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
Look, whatever the Seer and DeVries are doing, we'll have time to sort it out later. These folk don't have that kind of time. Good. Then let's get to freeing them.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way.
Remain certain that every department stands united.
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
Technology combined with the deft skills of our exemplars. This keen partnership not only forced our rapacious rivals to drop supplies from high orbit, it sent their ground troops scampering into scattered lines of hastily dug trenches. It's their baseless conjecture
Until the scope for combatant analysis. Standing by to stupefy.
Narrowing the gap to my...
Someone call for a medic.
Out of sight and on the way.
Re-engaging! Explosive
Stabilizing cautiously toward target. A fractional effort.
I'm in my stride. I'm down in case you haven't noticed.
Taking cover!
Confirm!
Alive, Commander.
Adversary vulnerable. Fortification in progress. Locking them down. Way to get the ball rolling. This laborious exercise is obviously intended to consume precious time.
And now, construction comparing yet categorically veracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus.
Didn't I tell you already to do that?
Confirm your hypotheses with Lemma protein snacks.
Whether you are in between.
Time will tell if that was a good idea.
Never forget, we will unlock humanity's true potential. In due time, each fulfilling our prescribed role within the grand plan. Warning. Some actions that are improper. Something your fraction.
Wee. He's a vendor willing to sell. book. No clues given. What's around here? It's up there. Whoops. These two are my favorite singers. There it is. Okay.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh? Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
Color of space. The famous stellar cartographer Newton Otisgard replied, with no hesitation, beige. To experienced lumen astronomers, his answer was the expected one. But I can already hear the obtuse listener bleating, with their faces contorted into a rictus of ignorance.
Given your stance, you'll be wanting a weapon rather than armor, I'm sure. You can retrieve it from the same drawer
The answer is rooted in the science of how hot objects absorb and emit light, which answers the ancillary mystery of why there are no green stars. To understand all of this, you must understand the
Glad we saved those folks.
thermal divarication
Now we need to deal with the bastard behind all of it.
Not entirely surprised I had to abandon my cover idea. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear. I'm not so sure Proctor's Svoboda was capable of crashing whatever's on your mind. Oh, I consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years. Information free of context can be off-putting, confusing, dangerous even, if misjudged. I mentioned before I was part of I was tasked to influence pivotal events. To put it mildly, Dorado, our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. Suppose you can ask. Sometimes, when all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine? Had a sense you felt that way. We'll see if situations force that to change. Some were proprietary. Often they involved forms of subtle persuasion. May all our
stars exist. These are the
Like to press on, Commander. Clock's ticking.
mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light. So why are there no green stars, you wonder? I would think listeners could easily draw this trivial conclusion for themselves, but if I must... It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. Naturally occurring stellar composition that emits solely packets of green light. Instead, such a composition itself would constitute evidence for intelligent interference. No such evidence of any kind has ever been detected. Let's get back to Otiscard, the famous stellar photographer. The methodology of the Otiscard's chromospectral survey was straightforward. He partitioned his astronomical field of view into grids, then tagged each object in the grid. He ignored
It was a pretty dissection. Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation? Like the Sears code?
galaxy, star, nebula, and quasar was gathered and fed into a central tabulator for computation. Subsequent spectral analysis produced a final answer to within 0.5% of the predicted value. And that result was beige. More specifically, in the cylindrical coordinate model of color space, the hue is 42 degrees, while the saturation is a mere 9%, and the value is a full 100%. In more novice terms, while the color tends towards white, the addition of a variety of reds and some blues results in a more beige tone. And there you have it. So go forth, neophytes. And as you study your lessons, stare at the nondescript walls of your
If I could, but alas, it's not charged.
and
We made any progress on the plan of that whole pontificator. Thank the architect, Seer Wiley, is in charge. Assessing liquidation. Trouble ahead.
Negative. Recharge incomplete. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Patience. Still recharging. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Sight unseen. Happy to help. District.
Torpificator at ready status. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Combatant scan.
Invariably find a way to turn into positives.
Yeah.
Further beneficial contents. Next. Well, the seers among you already know.
I found the last one. Sauce. Missed it.
Still recharging.
Assessing. Assessing.
Armed and ready.
Followed by detonation.
Refraining from
They're benumbed. Taking the fight out of them. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Difference between the ground plan and the universal equation.
That was quite the scream of death.
Exercise side for the answer.
Who carries foil on them?
And it's not a question. Functionalists are made employers, no academic. Indeed, I theorize for anti's choice. To this listener, I say, welcome. We vicars are always welcome to educate the ignorant and to maximize comprehension of the new faith.
You okay?
Present my answers using this few simple product placement. I've just upended a box of huckleberry crunch. It's one of Auntie's choice's more digestible products. Objectively, difficult to consume just one. The crunchy morsels scattered down the middle present the fundamental building blocks of delicious. Random scatter of my holdings scale. But have you noticed? Structure, the math beneath the box. Every artificially framed area on my desk did not set up its instance.
Ooh.
It was positioned by atomical electrodynamics, by momentum, by the mass attraction of neighboring berries. The desk surface beneath
I'll be damned. Look at this place.
the desk. The berries' bounce followed a predetermined order, no different from the spill of stellar material known as the Milky Way in the night void.
You reckon they have a rendering of Tau Ceti hereabouts?
Do we know every step of it? No. But we know it is knowable. Just a matter of calculating the motion of every particle in the universe. That calculation is a universal equation. Once we solve it, and it's only a matter of time, we will know all that happens. Not only predict reality, but control it. We will ascend to godhood.
Stay tuned for what follows. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Generating primes, techniques, and uses. Good day and welcome again to Advanced Abstract Algebraics, Section 4, Session 43. Please continue to enjoy the background music, which I have selected today based on its arithmetic-based harmonica progressions. My name is Edmund Vandersmythe, and I am the Senior Tenured Laureate of the Tertiary Adjunct School of Numismatics for the Order of the Ascendant. Today's lecture will focus on the generation of prime numbers, techniques, and uses thereof. I know. Prime numbers? Why so simplistic? Well, consider this a basic refresher course in remedial numismatics for those new to the order. I will start by explaining what a prime number is, despite the fact that you should have learned that definition decades ago, while still in diapers. But no problem. I have been called many things, and repetitious is one of them. I have also been called redundant several times. Once I was called reiterative, if you can believe that. So, prime numbers. What are they? The simplest definition is this. Given the set of natural numbers greater than 1, let's call that set n2, then a prime is any number in the set n2 that is not itself a product of two other numbers. Data bricks, as well as using prime numbers in the process of checking its memory stores for corruption, lest its calculations be tainted by such. But if you strive to become a numismatics researcher, there are several open questions in the area of prime number study. One such question is this: is every even member of the set n2 besides 2 a sum of 2 primes? It seems to be so. But no one has ever proven this conjecture. Similarly, Are there an infinite number of prime pairs that differ by only 2 in their value? That seems unlikely. Unable to find an upper limit. Perhaps you could discover one of these proofs and become the next senior tenured laureate of the tertiary humanistics for the order
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. You seem confused. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols. That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, the Order...
All I hear is empty bluster.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Del... Our aims are so... Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations.
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare. But I am beyond reproach. No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is... How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What more could I have done? Where did I err? Enough! I've already sent Augustine, though. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery.
Question for the vicar.
I have no more convictions to offer. Now, or ever.
No, those bandalas do not appear as a antecedent of that statement. Instead,
What a poor baby.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. The last thing any of us want is for our use them. I'm much obliged, however, though yet we must.
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple-berry parasite. OA Archive transcription number 391-4 begins here. Hello. For the record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today, I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the purple-berry parasite by Auntie's Choice and its numerous... Best get a move on to the peace talks. DeVries won't hesitate, and neither should we.
Grand scheme.
The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths, until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness-related causes.
It's like he had a lot of backup in the back rooms there.
As is usual for Auntie's Choice.
A lot of backup. That would have made the fight a little more difficult.
Of all purple-berry bushes, both in the wild, on corporate farms, and even in our hydroponic collectives. Originally discovered on
Really big area too.
The purple-berry plant was subsequently spread throughout the colonies due to Auntie's Choice's poorly regulated interstellar. Well, actually, Deep Spacer's Choice, which somehow merged with another company to become Auntie's Choice. Honestly, this sort of interactions make little sense to me, as they mostly amount to relabeling assets and changing letterhead and mascot cartoons. So I will just refer to them as Auntie's Choice going forward. That may offend some of my more literal-minded colleagues. The purple-berry plant was at first thought to be poisonous, as the early colonists eating its berries died from the most potent of discharges this documentarian has ever witnessed, in a rare Auntie's Choice lab recording in our archive, which we acquired from a corporate defector to the Protectorate before our stellar system was sealed and the Order ceased daily
Agent, over here.
But again, I digress. Belated testing by Auntie's Choice's unlettered
It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety? What? Were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses? I'm great. Did he mention me at all?
Where these eggs have been subdermally injected by the second
I'm saddened he felt that way. I'm sure you also think with the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance.
What's more, you can rise.
Phew, I won't. You are. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
second stage.
Flange, ma'am, buddy.
With outsized
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% gay.
These worms are eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length, and they then seek out nearby purpleberry plants to lay their eggs in the ripening purpleberry. And I should add that the plants are well fertilized in this entire.
Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation?
Contains undigested purpleberry seeds. The distribution of the plants is increased, helping infected purpleberry plants to spread farther and grow better than uninfected ones. Perhaps unsurprisingly,
Dude.
careless anti-choice scientists mislabeled this
Up into his head.
symbiosis, given how both the purpleberry plant
Game designers are obsessed with decapitating the characters in this game.
a parasitical relationship.
Like, holy smokes.
Given that initial classification error, it's a wonder the anti-choice scientists managed to ascertain any subsequent safeguards at all. After some additional casualties, plotting anti-choice field researchers discovered that co-native planetary fauna was well adapted to the parasite and hardly affected by it to any large amount. But human colonists were not so fortunate. The PvP worms disrupted the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large implant was violently impulsive diarrhea.
We could have been killed.
The expelling of worms,
I'm going to lend a hand to
berries,
this exclusion.
and most of the person's gastrointestinal tract. Human casualty rates were close to 100%, even when reluctantly given medical attention by anti-choice doctors, who were more concerned with upselling unnecessary procedures or prescribing expensive ointments such as their antibiotics.
Alright, this is why I shut these things off, because it just becomes nonsense after a while. Anyways, let's get going. I wanted to go to the incognito. Whoopsie. All right.
Commander, we should put our heads together while we have time.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
We can't let DeVries catch us on the back foot again. We need a plan.
If DeVries succeeds in killing these delegates, it'll be a hell of a lot more than a PR nightmare to worry about. It'll be war.
Should Agent DeVries succeed, records be due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages.
DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
It's a comm station built by the Order in the early days of the colony. As Val said, automechanical security measures are a given, and DeVries will surely level them. I'd also...
Additionally...
You know where I stand. This war...
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own phantoms? Good.
Confirming.
That damn Wiley. With that look, I know the choice is yours on how you... If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me. Sure, let's go. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. Oh, I see. You're here to gossip. Seems... Though I reckon he's seen his fair share of She ain't right in the head. She's damn near bloodthirsty. Ain't off. I'm keen to learn about her, though I reckon she's more of an advocate. Fine by me.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. I'm glad. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. No, yeah. It's just... I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. True. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, I will say. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something, it was less, and now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force. Always up for a little backfence talk. Though I'm guessing you don't mean, can't say she's still got more loyalty to Auntie's choice than they have to her. Underneath that, future's always changing though. Who knows? Maybe, I think, truth be told, at least that's what I would say if I was feeling charitable. Most days, I send her out the airlock if it came to her. Can't say I know her well. She's still got more loyalty to Auntie's choice than they have to her. Sure thing. I trust you've got particulars in mind.
Auntie Cleo and pals deep fried sissy bits. Bet you can't eat just one.
Marisol, this unit has also been informed by this unit is available to answer any queries. Which member of the incognito would you like? Agent Delgado has also asked that the following multiple warnings have been issued to Deputy. This unit is ready to answer any.
Alright, time to... this, so we can pick up that guy. This one, actually. It's the same spot anyway. Let's go to Free Market Station and skip the cutscene.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Yeah. To have boundless energy. Thank you. Thank you.
How are the informant lines treating you? Anything good?
I gotta admit, they got a lot of stuff here. Don't worry, folks. I'll be back. I got
you seek entry to my wares, you must engage. Sporting. That's no. Your cards. You have multiple that I do not. Your collection has defeated me. Though this defeat leads.
Or were they adversary?
My respect, stranger.
Relax. You're among friends.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last time, but I shall run. In the wake of my defeat, I've taken a brief break. I'm contemplating. I've heard sprats are rarely born with mutations like extra toe battle sprats. Imagine the merchant. Behold.
What in the world is this? Blue, it's even above the dance mode. I don't even have enough money to buy it. I'll take it. I think I can sell enough stuff to get that legendary hat. Some of this. I thought I was on guns. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to save up that amount of money, so I need 15,000, 14,000 now. Buckaroos. All right. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison?
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors. But I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. I should add.
I'm surprised. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement. I need someone to take a look. Just trust me and go give it a look.
Malfunctioning lamp, you say? Well, let's go check on the lamp, folks. I think I got in big trouble in here by accidentally, like, stealing something. Yeah. Oh, I hit this guy. I thought he was a bad guy. Keep sleeping. Look at this lamp. Hello, Francis, whoever
Anyone
you
that
are.
asked me, good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. My apology.
If you...
Interesting. I could... Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that...
Yes.
If...
And speak to me outside, if you would.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Yeah, how about this? I
recruited a protectorate subject direct link from Bastion. Move. Protectorate over.
So congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject. Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen ACAD executives.
Notice how many like women characters have speaking roles here? I'd say it's about 75% or higher. Easily. Hello, Tristan.
The role of the...
Of course we can talk, Tristan.
During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What's it? I think you have sub-wrote. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. Nonetheless, the circumstances of it, I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, utilizing one of our craft, but I neither trust them nor have the funds to. I hold my word in highest regard. I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? I will, but if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, excellent.
Rubbing shoulders with Protectorate arbiters now, are we? I'll reserve judgment. Hopefully, he can as well.
Very well.
Tired of firearms that explode in your face? Come to Not a Weapons Store.
Alright, let's continue. Oh. I think you have me confused with somebody.
Auntie's Choice Immunosol. Multi-spectrum antibiotics in convenient injection packaging.
I'll take you and
Doc said nothing important got hit.
Nothing important? Turret shot her 15 times. No way they didn't do something.
I'm gonna get back to bits, I remember. Now's the time.
As I've stated, I don't like this storyline. Just a heads up. It's not very good.
Malefactor ahead.
So I'm hiding behind this pole.
Back to it, I suppose.
Not yet. Hold on.
Taking punitive action.
Mayhem.
I am primed to punish.
Whoa.
None shall stand against us.
What about little old me? Hey, what are you doing?
Why are you still alive? There's obviously been some ghastly mistake here I'm failing to understand. Have you not heard the latest revelation? What am I saying? Of course you haven't. If you had, you'd know you were marked for death and you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it. Why the fuck not? Now, where were...
Village about.
operations will have to wait until all of the traitorous cell have been dealt with.
Assist me, will you? My death would be a stain on both of us.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
I cannot move. Would you settle for?
I can't believe what hierarchs. The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty. If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised. I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving... Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think. Of course not. What a ridiculous question. You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wished I'm alive,
Who needs to die?
In all honesty, I'd like to push the lady right off this little cliff here. She's a terrible character. People just standing around. Let's go check it out, folks. Not taking you, you psycho.
No time to goggle the rift, Commander. We've got to get to DeVries.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is
Another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Look, it's the trader's cabin.
This must be the satellite. That sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
Good question. Let's go. We must fight robots, I think.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, preposterous.
Ignore the posturing.
You'll do no such thing. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast. No, I mean, yes, but it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path. How can you say that without knowing? Fine then. They're using. You'll also. That's my.
Thanks. Get the bleep out of here.
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans.
I didn't have to kill any of you. No time to waste. Been a while since I saved. Probably not the smartest.
We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my son.
In this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you've suggested, but his advisor, the Council, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself. Your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Let's move like we have a purpose, people.
Yep, they've commandeered those mechs. Might want to choose this battle wisely.
Commander, just say when.
Taking cover.
Maintaining countermeasures.
Who threw that?
Current cover position deemed inadequate.
Knew you had my back.
I'll take you.
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data. Proper name is Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there. Are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate. But I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough exists between our parties to suggest a high chance of success should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when
This
so
unit
much
won't.
has yet
My
to be
records do not
discussed.
indicate that any authorized. Searching my records. Praise be. Warning. Access to storage has not been granted. Error. You are unauthorized. And now also a...
I know.
Commencing reprimand.
That's a lot of supplies.
curiouser and curiouser. Use in there. Here. Let's borrow this one. I wonder who built this. Station, like the Earth Protectorate? Who built this thing? Got some more springs. Some spring in my steps. What is this? That's cool. All right, taking this back. Must be getting tired. I thought I put it in. My brain was in autopilot there.
Something tells me we ain't alone here.
Whenever a character says comments like that, you should say that.
another 8!
Raring to go.
Someone call for a medic. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Have you given up?
Practicing some
I can hear
battlefield
you
medicine.
scampering around like a little sprat.
Fight on my...
What are you doing down there? Oh, have you given up? What are you doing down there? Have you given up? I can hear you scampering around.
We've got the override codes. Let's use them on these men. On these mechs. Control should be nearby. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Raring to go. Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Definitely they've changed something.
had my back.
Hit what in the where now?
Looks like a fight.
I can hear you scampering around this forest. What are you doing?
It should be it. Help me out.
What are you doing down there? Have you given up? What are you doing down there?
Let me handle this.
Have you given up? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprite.
That took a while. Get that foil, that precious foil. Whoa.
I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we won't want any unseemly especially when presiding bishop Youth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to...
This is why I don't really like this game, because this character has murdered like countless people.
And our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification...
And yet they still offer like a wacky doodle redemption arc for her. Mm-hmm. Okay, look at how many people she killed. Unsensical amounts.
Like sitting terror rays. We can't let DeVries make her move.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly.
Look at all the people. They don't even know that they're all dead.
His right hand was actively undermining him.
Like I've counted 20 bodies right here.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tool. Stolen artifacts.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
Do I?
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was you could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why. Yes, I do recall you're begging me not to do. I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened? These delegates you came to save? I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's choice must never have access to that technology. Anyone with even half-functioning gray matter knows the Order. It was the Seers who came to me, but I didn't want to believe them.
That's law!
No, I couldn't have. Had I deviated from the plan even the slightest amount, it could have jeopardized... No. I saw their models. The Protectorate and all their ignorance would have torn the galaxy asunder in pursuit of their matriarch's dream. You were I tried, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started. As I said, your actions were part, but what happened then? You recall, you know who these corporatists, the Order.
Enough! Just enough. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander.
You think you have it in you to pull?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander. How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now. No, it wasn't just talk, but I never thought she'd turn into this.
It doesn't matter. Nothing, you 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid work. Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself. Even if but even if what you say, this mission is all I have. So if you won't... Savannah. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you. Do you actually? I want no... I see now. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Direct. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved. That's kind. But there's also... It may be... Wait, what in the void is that?
Expanding! Pick up the pace!
Wow, I had this on mute the whole time. That's okay. I didn't say anything too enlightening other than this is kind of convenient and poor writing, this part. How many games have you played with the get out of the exploding building? A little bit. And then this Olympic super sprint runner, holy smokes. We gotta get out of here. Wonder if I just wait. Thing blows up, what would happen?
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data you are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate Rift data. Agents are both coincident. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective whoever. There is also one other, less likely option. Persuading the two factions to work together. Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? Acknowledged. Due to the Rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature Rift. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. Greetings, more report. It appears you now have permission.
All right, we've been playing about 2.5 hours. We are only about halfway through the game. Just so you know. It's always good to save. I want to thank you for joining me. GenXRant, Dave here, playing Can I Game It? I've died a little more than I did my first time, which is kind of weird, probably because I tweaked my character a bit different, but it is what it is. Thank you all for joining me. Have a great day. Peace.